Did you know the Spectral Blade is one of the hardest hitting melees in the entire game? It actually out-damages the Ravager if you're using a Water Spectral Blade in a fire mission. Now, the Ravager has that nasty heavy attack that can pick up a little bit of the slack, but regardless, the Spectral Blade is insanely good. And I've surprisingly not supercharged mine, so I guess we'll just use it 130, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be going into a fire zone, so we're using water. And I'm going to be running triple crit damage. So I'm actually going to co-reperk this to the granting crit rating because that'll help out. Not that we really need it, because with Whiteout Fiona in the lead, we're critting 50.5% of the time, and I know my camera's covering it, but we have a 455% extra crit damage. That is crazy for a melee. So not only can it do more damage when it's water versus fire, but it actually swings fast. With triple attack speed, you get a 0.22 swing speed, and with the Ravager, you only get a 0.27. So it actually swings 0.05 seconds faster, which might not sound like a lot, but that really matters when you're swinging that fast. Let's show the build real quick. We got Whiteout Fiona in the lead as mentioned. That'll help us crit very, very often. Toy Rockin' Out, Fumble, and Battle Beat just to activate it. Then we got Corrosive Strikes and Support because she'll make sure that our crit hits apply some extra Flare and Affliction. It'll be nice. And then, of course, we've got Monster Smash to keep us alive because there's not very good healing in this build. Just Toy Rockin' Out and Monster Smash. And then finally, kind of an interesting pick. I have been using Prehistoric Iza in my Toy Rockin' Out melee builds lately. And that is because you never have shields when you're running melee. And you'll see it later in this video that when you lose your shield, she'll kick in and activate a really good armor bonus of 33, which really does help your survivability, and I've become quite a fan. So yeah, that's all the setup we need. Let's hop in game and check it out. All right, starting it off easy with an easy crowd of enemies, little nurse in the middle. Look at that damage. That's actually kind of insane. I gotta get that Corrosive Strikes active and everything just dies. Okay, yeah, off to a great start. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. When a weapon outdamages the Ravager, it's really no joke. Let's trigger 2 encampments at once to take full advantage of this weapon. Now, we do not have the ranged damage of the Ravager, so we're gonna have to play this a little safe, back off a little bit. It's not gonna be super easy, but look at that healing. Look at that. I am standing in beehives. Nurses are healing the targets. I'm getting attacked by blasters, all while on fire, and I'm keeping my health up. That is the power of Arlene Iza keeping us alive. I told you my shields would be non-existent, and the power of Prehistoric Iza coming in as well. So we've got Arlene Iza and Prehistoric Iza. Iza and Iza are keeping us alive, and both encampments are dead. Fuck, this weapon's strong. Okay, like even I'm the one recording the video. This was my idea. I knew this weapon would be good, but damn. All right, we won't have Toy Rockin' Out active necessarily, but let's see what we can do without the team perk going on. Okay, so only critting 49% of the time. Yeah, only 49%. That heavy attack has been bugged for a long time, by the way. So if that's fixed in a future update, I'll put an editor's note. But as far as I'm aware, it's not a working perk. But regardless, everything died. Shocker. All right, we got one of the hardest encampments in the entire game. We've got Riot Huskies and Shielders. Let's see if we can navigate this terrain. So let's just pick around the edges, keep going back, maybe take out the nurse because she's going to be a problem. Actually, Smoke Bomb might go a long way here just to chip away at some of the Riot Huskies. So we've got a nurse back there keeping everything alive. Riot Huskies in my way. I want to grab that fumble football, but I can't do anything. This is just torture. This is, what am I supposed to do against this? I guess I am making progress, so, you know, I'll take that. Take away the shielder. Will that even matter? Because the melee's cut right through it anyway, so I don't think it's that important. And then we've just got the Riot Huskies, which honestly is no match. This is not fair, so I'm just gonna move on to a different area. Melees, you know, it might be strong, but melees have nothing to do against Riot Huskies. There's just nothing there to be done. All right, the defense begins. Let's well, I want to work on this smasher, but I'm gonna need to actually have the team perk enabled. So all right, he's already getting into the defense, of course. Hopefully those tire traps I put out there are going to activate Totally Rockin' Out because I'm going to need it. That's actually some solid damage. Holy moly. I asked my teammates to let me solo the Smashers and Miss Monsters and whatnot because I'm recording a video and to leave me alone. And I'm hoping we can showcase the power of this weapon. So Toy Rockin' Out, not active anymore, still doing pretty solid damage, like going down with ease. I know that we're standing in a bit of a trap tunnel, but I don't consider that a huge knock in terms of like showcasing the weapon because realistically, you should be trapping in your missions as well, so it's a pretty normal thing to have happening, and yeah, look at that, going down with ease. Got another Smasher, making quick work of it, only 194,000 per hit. However, that's a weapon that's swinging several times a second. Like, I don't actually know what the exact attack speed is, but let's see right here. We got 0.36, so almost 3 times per second. I know it swings faster with Toy Rockin' Out active, so with Rockin' Riff in play, that number might actually go up and down. I'm glad I put a bunch of tar pits down, because these smashers are just bullying me. They're just bullying me right now. All right, teammates, if I'm struggling with a smasher on the opposite side, like if I'm on one side and there's a smasher on the other, don't let us fail the mission. I just want to showcase the weapon, not lose the game. Now, versus normal targets, that's where I want to try this out. If you guys want to go on smasher duty, I'll do this over here, because I want to see, with some riot huskies in the way, what can we do versus crowds of enemies like before? Yeah, because those encampments went down super easy, barely an inconvenience, and it was really nice to see how quickly this can eliminate normal targets. Like, I was commenting on that 194 crit damage, but realistically, that is plenty for a normal target. And you can see with a smoke bomb here slowing that riot husky so I can get to the other side, everything's going down super easy. And then of course that extra affliction damage from corrosive strikes, if you just give her a little bit of time, is super convenient and can finish off a target if you need that extra help. Checking out my tire traps, going back to these smashers without any warning. Yeah, they were using the de-atomizer as per my request, and I just switched sides without telling anybody. It's fine. The enemies on here are kind of spread out, but this weapon, man, when the dashing is functioning, I tell you, it's great. That's been bugged for a long time, and it's unfortunate that it's still not working because that dash is so powerful. When it's functioning properly, you can skip a bunch of tiles into an enemy. It has an area of effect damage, and it does exactly that. Like, it actually hits pretty hard, and it can do really well. So that mobility while using a melee is invaluable. So the fact that it's not working now means like an entire perk of this weapon is just non-functioning, but I promise you, it's really nice to utilize when it works. All right, starting the wave very late because I forgot to unpause the recording. It's fine. We just worked on a mini boss, used a Ravager, got some solid footage that the Twitch viewers got to enjoy, but you guys on YouTube didn't. It's actually okay though, because I wanted to record a 2-part video for this. I was discussing in that lost clip how I'm recording on my main PC while I'm streaming on another, and that's why my overlay's not here. I got a new monitor that's 1440p, which is why these videos are now in 1440p. But it meant that I'm on a scene without my webcam, so I'm just a floating webcam, or without my overlay, so I'm just a floating webcam here. I don't know if you guys like that or not. Leave a comment down below, but I want to record this this weapon with a Luna build because, like I said, that extra attack speed is pretty significant. It's one of the fastest swinging Luna weapons. I think it's the fastest with triple attack speed. I'm not actually sure. Like, I know that there's that old bugged Founders Night Cleave situation. I made a whole video calling it the best melee in the game, and that is a weapon that I have a copy of, but that should be its own video. As far as like obtainable weapons, I do believe the Stabsworth is the fastest base melee, but it only has 1 attack speed perk. So I do believe the Spectral Blade actually goes quicker than it. So we're going to throw on a Luna build and check that out. All right, we got our Paleo Luna build ready to go. We got triple attack speed, crit damage, water, and then we're just going to do stacking damage because I do believe that's better with a Luna build. Paleo Luna in the lead, of course. Blast in the pass. Saurian Vigor is just the best of the worst. Like, I don't need Fossil Selfie because of the heavy attack being bugged. I won't be spamming it. We're not using abilities or ranged weapons. So while Saurian Vigor is really bad, it is like the only usable option. And then of course we got hide as well, just to increase our armor, up that support there. And then we got fumble and battle beat. Yes, I'm using 2 Rockin' Riff heroes, not on accident. I do like the redundancy. I've been using this a lot on and off, like YouTube camera. I've been using this on stream, and having both of these means you are swinging faster so much more often. It's actually worth it. And then the reason we have the crit damage perk is because of White Elf Fiona. Yeah, White Elf Fiona in support plus a crit damage perk actually mathematically is supported. It's really good. 32.5% is plenty to make good use of that crit damage perk. That combo is more damage than a damage perk. So yeah, let's hop in game and enjoy some fast swinging Luna carnage. All right, so I realized that I actually forgot coconuts, but you know what? I'm just going for it. I am just going for it. Holy damage, man. Ah, I got booted off. Okay, quick recovery, but then we swap places, so I'm back down here. Actually doing pretty good on the damage. Saurian Vigor, not doing much to keep me alive, but that smasher died so fast. Luna builds are so fun. I'm gonna get my healing ready because without coconuts, the healing is gonna be pretty abysmal. This is the same encampment I was struggling against before. Let's see. Oh my god! This is what I'm talking about with the double redundancy. Like, you actually do so much. Of course, we're still not going to be doing any extra damage versus those riot huskies, but look at the regular targets. I was using totally rocking out before, and Paleoluna is just making a joke of it. We're killing so fast that I think I'm actually going to kill these Riot Huskies. Damn! You know how I've been calling Paleoluna like the best melee hero in the game for years? Not talking on my ass. All right, here's just an unsuspecting crowd of enemies. Let's just dodge the dodge the firearms guy. The blaster, whatever he is. He's dead now. It doesn't matter. Ah, I see we're going to be playing this one on hard mode. For those who don't know Save the World, we are currently in the ground, which is not supposed to be possible, but I'm just going to work around it here. Oh, okay, let's not do that. I think we can just build a nice platform like so. And we're just gonna do our best. See, dealing with stuff like this is just kind of par for the course when it comes to Save the World. I've had bugs like this in the game since I started playing in June of 2018, and trapping around this is not usually necessary. It is completely within reason for us to just back out of the game and find a better mission, but I want to go for it. Like, it looks like this location here might be possible to wall off, so we're just going to try it there, and I'm just going to upgrade this as far as I can, because if they break down in here, it's pretty hard to defend that. Normally what you can do is go down there and place traps on the top, which is something I might as well just do right now. This way, if things do get inside of here, there's something that can be done. There's something to kind of help. It's not guaranteed, but it'll at least minimize the destruction. So I'm going to set up a defense off camera and then show you what we got. All right, the defense begins. There is a lot okay, those traps were not mine. That's too many. I actually prefer if my teammates don't do that, because it's gonna infringe on my ability to activate Battle Beat, but it's fine. This is a weird mission already, and I know it. Let's see here. Paleoluna, kind of insane. So this is what I'm talking about. The Spectral Blade is one of the best melees in the entire game. I'm gonna grab him. He said he had coconuts for me. I don't want to use them because it's like not fair, because if I'm using coconuts, I won't get the damage bonus because I don't have him in support, but I'm basically using 6 heroes in my squad, which is not super fair to this weapon right now. But my point is, this is one of the best weapons in the entire game. Best melees even in the entire game. Melees are incredibly strong, and I need to stop going after these Riot Huskies. I get so stubborn, I want to kill him anyway, but okay, here we go. Smasher. I'm not gonna eat the coconut. Now I'm gonna eat the coconut. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. There we go. No! Why would my teammate use a discharger? They know I'm recording a video. Trolled. I'm being trolled by my teammates. Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. You know, they knew I was making a video. They know I'm doing a showcase here. They have special requests. They have special instructions not to do that, but it's fine. We're still seeing what we need to see. Riot Huskies bullying me. Here we go. Here we go. The damage is honestly suffering versus a full smasher. You can do more damage if you get the health pylon. That will increase your overall health, and because your health comes... health basically gets converted into damage with Paleoluna. 9% of your total health goes into your damage. The more health you have, the more damage she does, and I'm actually using a 144 copy as well on top of that. So I am doing almost as much as I can. If I got the health pylon, it'd be even better, but I don't always think it's necessary. It's really out of the way, and I don't often think about it. And the way that I play is very, maybe not this game, but the way that I typically try to play is very based around how I would normally do things, and that's not grabbing the health pylon. It's just it's a lot of effort, a lot of out of the way, and because of the horrible defense, I can understand them sort of panicking with the discharger. But honestly, with the sheer ridiculous amount of traps that we have placed, I honestly think we're gonna be fine. This is just shredding already. I'm having no troubles just going through everything. If you guys are ever looking for a casual weapon to play with, the Spectral Blade should be out around the time of this video going out. I don't know if this video is going to be held until the weapon comes out, or if it's just going to be later this season, or maybe I screwed up, a bunch of other videos went live and this video is super late. Regardless, I am recording this during the Fortnite Mare season, so the Spectral Blade should be in the event shop at some point. And if you were smart enough, or informed enough rather, to pick it up, I highly suggest trying it out, because it's not just like a worse Ravager. It's really not. Like I've been saying several times, it literally can out damage the Ravagers. It's really, really strong, really good mobility like this. That dash attack, when functioning properly, made me want to stop using normal melees, because that extra mobility gave you so much more free range of motion, and it made the weapon just too good. Other melees just couldn't compare. So the mission has... Okay, never mind. I was about to say it hasn't started yet, but he must have started as soon as I started talking. We had 2 smashers over here just chilling for like the entire defense, and I went ahead and got the pylon. Since I brought it up, I figured I would compare and contrast, and so this is now with slightly more health than before, and is theoretically as much as Luna can do. I guess armor does not translate into health, so I think this is the most health we can get with Luna and this current squad. Obviously, if the team was full of 143s, then that would be the max, but yeah, honestly, just shredding. I don't even know what else to say. Commentating a video like this becomes difficult because I don't add anything to this. The weapon does good damage. My teammates are just spamming traps this mission. I'm down to like 70 FPS. That's literally unplayable. Every console player is commenting on my video right now. Like, no, bro, it's fine. But my point is, with my teammates keeping me alive with these healing pads, we're just at max health this whole time. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Rock and Riff activated, and a 250 power level smasher is down. All right. Please don't be nature. You look nature. Don't be nature. What do we got here? Nope, he was just weird. All right, Ricochet. I'm hoping my teammate will let me solo. They have expressed instructions to let me deal with this, but he did not get the memo clearly. Now he's gone because stream delay caught up. Yeah, I don't think I can solo this. Let's work on this as a team. Yeah, this is just beautiful. Like, I don't have Rock and Riff active every time, but still, look at that damage, man. It's so consistent, and my health is crazy. I was not even looking, I promise. I'm just being a bad player. I was not even looking. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like I would have killed that twice as fast as if I would have paid attention to my health bar. My bad, slight oversight. That's a thing with Paleo Luna. You really need to watch that health value because it's just... It's your damage, you know? When you're running triple attack speed, your weapon damage output is abysmal. All of your damage is coming from Paleo Luna, something like 80 or 90% of it. So when your health is low, you are essentially not using a commander anymore. Like if you have zero, well, if you have zero health, you're dead. But if you have very low health, you essentially don't have a commander perk anymore. And that matters. That matters a lot. Let's get that fumble football. Look at that thing. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. Rock and Riff adds so much extra damage. You can see why I'm using Battle Beat and Fumble. I've been using the two in conjunction. I mentioned that earlier, and you can see in practice, it's actually crazy. You'd think it'd be redundant, but I don't have Toy Rockin' Out active all the time, so it's clearly not redundant. Granted, if we would have trapped a little more coordinated and my traps were allowed to actually kill things, that would result in a significant increase in Battle Beat Toy Rockin' Out activations, but it's fine. I think the purpose of this super silly video with me forgetting to record, or not forgetting, but like forgetting to unpause and all that with the crazy spawn we have here. The purpose of this silly video is to showcase that the Spectral Blade is amazing. And I think I got that point across several times over. So I'm going to end it a little early. If you guys enjoyed, you know, like the video, subscribe for more. I would like to say that most of my videos are more structured than this, but my live gameplay recordings are always weird in some ways. So if you enjoy that, hey, you know, maybe go on a little binge. You know, I got the link down below to the entire playlist if you want to see more. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And then